Speaking of substance abuse, I think we've all been hearing about Toronto and
Yes.
Mayor Rob Ford. So,
Yes.
Toronto City Council members stripped Mayor Ford of his powers on Mondays. Now, have you guys been hearing his disgusting oral sex comments? Like his core, why? It was shocking at first, but now it seems like the whole thing has spiraled out of control. What do you guys think?
Oh no, we lost Jesse. Yeah, I would be curious as to what Ann thinks about this.
I'd like to, yeah, I'm a Torontonian, he's my mayor, and it has been totally embarrassing and humiliating to watch him be the toast of the talk show circuit around the world. But I have to say, we're seeing a man in full swing addiction, a man who needs to get help very badly. He doesn't seem to want to leave the stage. He's in full denial. I think the world's getting a perfect opportunity to look at a man in the midst of a very progressive disease, clearly in trouble, clearly doesn't want to exit the stage, and this is what addiction looks like. It's offered an opportunity to chat about extreme problem in full public eye.
Yeah, and I understand. I think it was in Florida. There was also a senator, I believe, who no, it was a state congressman who was he has to take a leave of absence because he was in possession of cocaine. Do you think that this is something that's going to happen more and more, especially now with the internet? We can sort of hear about scandals as soon as they happen.
I absolutely think we will.
I think that addicts tend to be, when they're functioning, incredibly high-achieving people who are a little bit power-hungry. So I don't think it's crazy that addicts would be drawn to politics.
You're absolutely true. You see with Rob Ford, a person who is showing all the signs of, grandiosity, terrible temper tantrums, a huge ego, a classic behavior of addiction. I agree with Anna, totally.
But the other thing is, I agree with you about what a great education it is for everybody about what active addiction looks like. But it feels like people are taking it the wrong way. It's like, oh, he's the butt of all the late night jokes. Yes, it's funny, kind of, but it's actually really sad. I hope people are seeing what it actually is and not just why he's so funny.
Right. I mean, he is a very overweight man, and he's looks a lot like a couple of comedians that we've known, John Candy and Chris Farley. He looks like Chris Farley incarnate. But anyway, I think I'm supposed to wind down and say goodbye to you, and I've had a wonderful time. Thank you. I hope that you read my book. Thanks a lot.
Thanks for being here.
Ann.